Hello, hello. It's not going to be a super long stream. I just wanted to gossip with you guys. Let's do the intro first.
Just breathing the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
Hello and good afternoon from me and my mean smirk. Is the audio okay? I got my AirPods to connect. This isn't going to be the longest stream in the world. I just kind of wanted to get your opinion on a few things. I don't know, talk some shit, gossip a little bit. You know what we do. Hello, Panda. Hello, Poppy. Hello, Smoky Grandma. Good to see you. Hello, Backrooms. Mags, Eileen. Be kind, Erin, cheeky lady, fashionable. I'm so happy to see you back, by the way. Andy the Great. Hello, my friend. Lori. Hello, hello. Okay, before I continue really fast, if you feel that you have been blocked and you feel like you've been chatting and people can't see you, please reach out to me and send me the link to your channel. I had a mod go rogue, and I think it was like a period over a few weeks. They were just blocking regulars, and I was wondering where certain people went, but, this is where we're at. It happens sometimes on here. I'm so sorry to anybody who was blocked. Okay, so did you see my community post? Did you guys see it? They think that's Foodie Beauty's arm in the background of her family's photo. They think she's back in Canada. And then Bad Seed said that she had time. Hold on, let me share this screen. Bad Seed said that she had some time, so she was looking. Hold on. Patsy said, I clearly have some time on my hands today. Am I sharing the right tab? Yes, thank God. I'm on a roll. Now, if I don't send you to purgatory, that'll be a really good day. Okay, Bad Seat said, I clearly have time on my hands today. I was looking at the Pick No Madness life posted, and I do think it's Chantal. Looking at the angle at which her T-Rex arm bends, that is a unique feature that belongs to Chantal, as well as using her gunt as an armrest. People like zoomed in too and they were like, that's the bag she always travels with. See, I thought it was her arm. But then everybody was like, no, that's too skinny to be her arm. I mean, maybe she's been stressed out. She could have lost a few inches in the arm. She could have. Well, let me see if I could show you the original photo. Trying to zoom in on this specific part. Oh, I see the bag they were talking about. I see it. Is that her traveling bag? It's her aunt, be kind said. Hey, Kimmy. It could be her auntie, though. No, it could be too. I mean, her auntie is a bigger woman, right? I don't know. So, this is all we have to go on. Her arm here and her possible arm here. What do we think? Aunt or Chantal? Anyways, let's go to Twitter really fast. I have some things I want to talk about over there. God, I don't even know how to get into this one topic. So, because talking about it is going to make me remember the picture I just saw. Okay, so there's a topic going on. Some people have looked into Paws Kuwait, and they've said if you notice, like on their YouTube channels, XYZ, there's no recent posts. And then they look back on what they're posting on Instagram, and people are thinking that they are showing graphic images for donations. I guess there's a whole thing. People have really dug deep, right? There's been things going on from 11 years ago, neglected animals, all kinds of horrible stuff. And so this morning when I was hearing about it, I was hopeful because what I had heard was that new people took over. Um, but the more I'm finding out, the more just things seem really sus, okay? They do. And then if you say anything about it, you're called a hater. And like everybody knows, like I was the most like not the most, but like I was really optimistic about them, right? They appeared to be an amazing rescue, and they may still be. I don't know, but the stuff that's coming out is not good. So all I'm saying is just be careful who you give your money to, and I think we need to find out more info, right? I know they're DMing people. The lady that's been talking to everybody is now saying to people, "Oh, I hope you come to Kuwait and we can meet." That's a little weird, right? It is a little weird. So I guess PSA is just be careful on who you send your money to until we have more info. Um, I'm glad. Obviously, Foodie's hiding for a reason, right? So obviously, these charges are real. We've seen a case number. Um, but I'm just side-eyeing things is what I'm saying. I'm side-eyeing things. Hopefully, I'm saying this as respectable as I or respectfully as I possibly can. I think the armpit could be a stretch, but who knows? She would be insane to still be in Kuwait. Ain't no way I would stay. I wouldn't stay either. Hey, Burberry, that's Chantal. I think it could be too. I think so too. Mag said, "Oh, the bag and purse, though. I'm not sure anything is possible with Foodie." That's true. Anything is possible. With the weight gain, it could very easily be her stomach is bigger, so her arm doesn't hang as low in that position. Could be her for sure. It's all odd. Fashionable said, "I did post on her channel asking for a Canada bees, and it's still there, so who knows? Sniper!" And they were saying the backpack on the couch. Hold on, let me go back to that picture. I don't know if I was paying attention to the backpack. I don't know. It's hard for me to see in this photo. Hold on, let me reshare it with you guys. I don't know, she'd be smart. I don't know, the lashing scared me ever since I found out that was a thing they still do over there. Like, I'm not fucking staying. I'm not. That does not sound like a fun time to me. Okay. All I could see is the bag and balloons. I think that's her arm, though. I do. I know people say it's too skinny to be, but and look at the shape of you could see the whole outline of the arm. That's a big woman. I don't even think her aunt is that big. I think it's her, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It's fun to speculate either way, okay? I have fun looking at all the different foodie conspiracies and thinking, seeing what other people think. Foodie is the kind of person that makes you want to double down on your diet seriously. Oh God. Look, just sleazy is live. And look, you were right on top of my live. Hey Heather, good to see you. No offense, but I wouldn't go to the Middle East in the first place. No freedom of speech and way too hot. Yeah, I don't think I'd mind the heat, but there's no containing my mouth. Like, there's barely a filter on it as it is. And I don't know. I wouldn't go somewhere where I could get in trouble for saying the things I say. I just wouldn't. I don't know. There's no containing. Sometimes it goes straight, like, there's no time sometimes for me to even think. Like, the second I think it, it just comes right out, and it's really horrible sometimes. But for the most part, it's fun because you never know what's gonna come out of my mouth. It's always an adventure. Always an adventure. Alright, let's go to Twitter, you guys. I wanna share some tweets with you. Wait, why are we not looking at the comments on Bad Seeds community post? Hold on. Alright, eventually we'll get to Twitter, you guys. There's 148 people here. Hi, hello. No Madness said that is definitely her. Curse of the Traveler said it's not fat enough in my eyes. KJ said, personally, I think if she is and was in Canada, she'd be online in some way. She's not, which makes me think she's still in Kuwait. But really, time will tell, and eventually so will Chantal after she always eventually tells on herself. True. Baby Got Back said, regardless of where she is, I can guarantee you that she doesn't want to be there. Her unpaid back taxes she still owes. And no, Salah wasn't paying for everything, so Foodie could pay off her debt. And it's obvious why she doesn't want to be in Kuwait. She literally screwed herself over by lying about everything. No one can trust her, and you're expendable to Foodie, even if you rode hard for her. Debbie O said that's definitely her. She left Salah to face her crimes alone. Poor Julia. I really hope and pray Salah takes care of her or at least rehomes her. Blue Canary, Texas said, it's a big arm on a big person, but I don't think the arm in the photo is as huge as Chantal's. Just my honest opinion. Peace Frog said, unique features to her bloodline. It might be her aunt. Yeah, it could be. Atlantis Mermaid said, the black backpack she travels is in front of her treadmill, right in front of the yellow thumb, and her cream-colored wallet with zip is behind her. Okay, right in front of the thumb, we're supposed to be able to see it? Oh! I think I was looking for, like, an actual backpack, not a strap. That is her traveling backpack strap, isn't it? This is where we're at in life, you guys. At 3:36 on a Thursday, I am zooming in to look at a backpack strap. This is where we're at. I mean, but in comparison to what I used to do, I mean, this is a lot tamer and safer and saner, to be honest. So I'm not going to judge myself too harshly, okay? It's a big arm on a big person. Okay, let's see what else. It could go either way, or I could go either way. Aaron says, I agree. It looks like Feast Beast made it home. Kendra said it's not her, she's still in Kuwait. The wallet is on the coffee table. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, what are the odds her aunt has the same one? I feel like she's there. She's there. She has too big of a mouth to stay silent in Canada. Unless her family's making her shut up in some way. Like she's actually staying with them this time. They're not letting her go live because she's really fucked up majorly. I don't know. But then we know her. She would have drove to the outhouse by now, right? I can't make up my mind. One minute I think she's in Canada, and one minute I'm like, but if she was there, she would already be high, sitting in the parking lot, live streaming. Like, that's what I do know. Pull it? Okay. Let me go into my YouTube. Hold on one second. If she was in Canada, she would have gone live. I would think by now, but uh, I really don't know. I hope we find out soon. I hope we do. All right, let me go into my live. We're gonna do a poll really fast, and then we'll go to Twitter. Oh my gosh. I have to hear myself for a second. Okay, it wasn't that bad because I'm not as stuffed up as I was earlier. I tapped the shit out of my face. I'm telling you, if you are congested, you need to tap, okay? And you'll feel like a psychopath, but it really works. And you can't just do 10 taps and think you're going to be breathing freely, right? Like I sat there, I think, for like an hour and just did every part of like my sinuses, my head, and it works. You just have to be patient. Oh yeah, I was doing a poll, not talking about my sinuses. Okay. Where is Chinny Chin Chin? Oh, Canada. Canada or Kuwait? Hmm. I don't know why I just did a third option, and I have to do a third option? I want to take it back. Okay, well, I'm adding hell because it won't let it go away, so you get Canada, Kuwait, or hell, okay? She's so defiant. Hey, catty kitty. Hey, Shire, she has nothing to drive until payday. Oh, yeah. She's doubling down. She's in Kuwait. Hey, Jaden. Her aunt could be stopping her all she wants as long as she stays silent. Okay, Canada has 50%. Oh, Hell has 15%. It looks like Canada's winning. Interesting. So, we do know if she is in Canada, it's going to be a matter of time. Like, with the way everybody's been talking, she's not going to be able to bite her tongue much longer. She can't. I feel like that's physically torture to her. Does anyone remember when her next visa run is due? June. It was June, and I feel like people were throwing out the 21st, or I heard the 21st somewhere, but I do know for a fact it was June. Um, Low-key wanna see her rage live again. It's been dull for a couple days now. I'm with you, I'm ready for a good rage. I mean, this has been fun. I don't think I could get sick of this. If we had to go on 2 more weeks of just getting to do conspiracy theories and speculate, I would have a grand old time. But I do wanna know where she is because I'm fucking nosy, and it's painful. I don't know if you are as nosy as me, you get this. Like, when you don't have an answer to something, it's physically painful. It is. It truly is. So I do wanna know, but this is still a fun time, if that makes sense. June 23rd-ish. Thank you, Kathy. Where the pic comes from, who posted it. I just know it was sent to No Madness. So, I know people do check Foodie Beauty's family members, like, Facebook and stuff. Um, why her family members don't private their shit is beyond me. Like, as soon as my YouTube channel started getting attention, I told everybody that I could possibly think of in my family. I'm like, "Private your shit. Don't ask questions, just do it. Just do it." Alright, so I thought this was really cool, you guys. This made me a tad emotional. Tat Von B said, "Hello, like, what the fuck? Music Biz Marty is working from heaven." So I remember on the page where you can go and see like when the service time was, what is it called? Where you can leave like a nice comment about how Nicholas touched your life or just a fond memory. It said on that page he is remembered by family and fans as a generous, humorous, and kind individual who brought laughter to many. In honor of his love for animals, donations were requested to be made to Paws Chicago. Like, what are the odds? What are the fucking odds? I have goosebumps right now. Marty, we miss you. Do you know how mad I am at you that you left this world way too soon? Way too fucking soon. Sorry, I had to say that. Well, I did call her life hell for at least some time. She can't stay in Kuwait even if they let her because she can't grift. Canada Bees is a complex business. It'll take time and resources. Who posted the picture? I don't know. You would have to ask No Madness Life. It was sent to No Madness. She put it on her community page. It's on all the community pages now. I don't know where it came from. I don't know if it was Foodie Beauty's mother, her aunt, her uncle, her third cousin, the neighbor down the road. I have no clue. No clue whatsoever. So happy you're live right now. Sniper! Finally not at work during the stream. Just got home and I definitely think she's in Canada. I think she is stealing and eating all the hamburger helper. I think she is too. Well, I don't know. My opinion's probably going to change in 10 minutes. This is a really messy, like, not official live stream. I just had a bunch of stuff I wanted to say. And so I'm like, let's just go live. Even if it's for 35 minutes, at least we'll get to talk, right? Hello, Hurl. Would you be comfortable sharing what you know so far about Paws? Because I haven't gone investigating. I trust when you say that something is off. And it's not the first time I've actually heard that. And I have been paying attention to what people say, right? But I was just really hopeful, as I feel everybody else is. So I don't know if you have like 5 minutes. If it's not a good time, like maybe you could hop on another time. I just don't know as much as you, and I can't go to your Twitter because the picture you shared literally almost made me throw up. And that's not me trying to be mean. I just couldn't, I can't. I can't. Um, oh wait, I'm pretty sure she's in Canada. It smells outside. On a side note, really fast until I hear back from Hurl. So Monty was live, and I don't even know, I can't even remember what the hell he was covering at this point. But I think Aaron told me about the live. Anyways, I popped over and Nal was in there. And Nal saw me. I said, hi, Nal, because I saw her. And she's like, ew, breezy with the eerie eyes or whatever. And I'm like, dude, I could smell your breath from here. And then I didn't see her after that. Let me go delete that. Then you can show stuff. Okay, thank you. Um, I don't think like Hurl is trying to intentionally upset anybody. Like the photo gave some context to what they believe is going on, what she believes is happening. But I can handle a lot, and I'm telling you, if that picture made me wanna vomit, like, I'm not doing that to anybody else, right? And, like, truthfully, I couldn't see it again even if, like, I just can't. Um, Nal is such a weirdo. It's deleted now. Okay, really fast, we're gonna go on a journey. Rest in peace, Marty. We're going on a journey. Hold on, I know I retweeted you somewhere. I obviously follow you, but for whatever reason, when I look at my Twitter on my laptop, I forget how to use it. It's like I know how to go to everything so fast on my phone. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else. Okay. Wait, no. Where are you? Sniper, member for 2 months. I love it here. Thank you, Breezy. And to everyone that comes in and chats, always a good time here. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. And I'm sorry that my rogue mod blocked you. I love you, Sniper. Hi, Cypher, by the way. Okay, hold on, Earl. I'm looking for your account. I could have swore I retweeted something, but I know I can find you in my DMs if it'll let me search. There we go. There we go. Hi, Marie. We are going on a trip. Do you know, I thought that was the cutest theme song and the cutest show. I loved when my daughter went through her little Einstein's phase. And Doc McStuffins. Did you guys like Doc McStuffins? I thought she was the most adorable thing in this planet. I thought it was the cutest cartoon in the world. Okay, so this is some evidence that Hurl has compiled together. Again, I'm not stating anything for a fact. I'm just saying the more I see, I am definitely side eyeing things. Pearl said, so the person DMing this smear drop person is Rola Ahmed, the chairwoman of Paws. And so here's a video. I think she's in the hospital if this is her. She's doing all this from a hospital? Does this have audio? Rola Ahmed is the one DMing smear drop, not Sonia. Sonia is a 21-year-old student who feeds strays and asks for help. Sonia has her own channel.
إذا تقدر توصل رسالتي حق سنة دول إن أنا من أشد المعجبين فيه من بيتاب من الثمانينات، من كنت صغيرة ما أطول فيلم لازم أشوف.
Okay, I can't. Miss T said, "So are we saying that Sonia doesn't exist because that is who they are talking to?" Pearl said, "Sonia is a 20-year-old something student that feeds the street animals and asks for donos. That voice in those notes is not a 20-something-year-old." Paws Kuwait does say they're students, Catty Kitty said. "I'm confused because Paws is an international rescue." Pearl said, "Sonia's channel does not have graphic content, just her feeding animals if you want to show people." Okay, do we have her link? So are they working together or no? This is what I don't know. Or is this lady claiming to work with Sonia, but she doesn't really? I know something's off, right? Like, even I know something is off, but that doesn't mean I'm right because I've been wrong many times before. Um, Many people rescue animals. I've even worked for veterinary hospitals that were big on posting on like their website and stuff. However, what they usually don't do is post such graphic content that you make people want to vomit. So I thought that was a little odd, like the maggots and the cats almost, and it was a lot, right? And then asking people like, "Oh, I hope you come to Kuwait so I can meet you." Like that's odd, right? That's not normal for rescuing. Sonia's channel does not have it. Okay, Catty Kitty, it's not affiliated with any other paws worldwide. They can just take the name. My Twitter has all of that info on here. Okay, so Hurl also said that is not Sonia and Fupa. I don't know if I'm saying her name wrong, and if I am, just know people, it's not to be disrespectful. I say a majority of names wrong. I used to say my own last name wrong. Okay, I had a thing where I didn't pronounce T's for the longest time in my life. I don't know why. Anyways, I'm just saying I'm doing my best. So that is not Sonia and Fupa Princess's DMs and voice notes. That is Rola Ahmad, a former volunteer of the real Paws Kuwait that is no longer around. She just took their name. Sonia has her own channel and Facebook where she feeds strays and asks for help. So this is Sonia's channel. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna show you guys or if I'm still just showing Twitter. Hold on one second. Breezy, check with Kimberlina real quick. Check with her where? Uh, Hold on. My DMs are blowing up right now. Okay, hold on. Interesting. I just got another DM. So look at what they wrote and how easy it is for people to fall for it. To me, this sounds like a romance scammer, just with friendship and love bombing. They have just met this person recently, don't know them in person, just from messages online. This isn't from Kimberlina right now. I'm not saying from who, but I'm just letting you know more people are looking into this. Don't know them in person, just from messages online. And then this, very sus, in my opinion. So the Rola person said, "And I'm so happy." This is their message to Smeardrop. "And I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I have you in my friend network. And inshallah, we will know each other more. And I'm hoping that you sometime, someday, you can visit Kuwait and visit us, and we will meet in person. Inshallah." That is love bombing. And then if they actually asked people for money, they would tell them not to say a word to anyone because it's illegal in Kuwait. "And you're my best friend, and and you just want to help Bruce, and I just want to help Bruce and his family." And then they could ask 100 people, and every single one would think they're the only one. That makes a lot of sense. I'm not saying any of this is right, okay? I'm just presenting facts to you guys and reading you guys the DMs that I'm getting on this. Okay, where am I supposed to look for Kimberlina at? I voted hell because I'm sure Chantal is in emotional hell right now. You're literally arguing with me while I'm telling you what's up. Allah was in my friend's small chat earlier. He said no sight of Salah and the camps are empty. There is a video on my page. They have changed locations multiple times so they won't be found. Enchilada. I could go for an enchilada. Okay, I don't want anybody to fight. Um, Let's just all keep an open mind, and if we don't agree with each other, I don't know, ignore for the moment, I guess. I'm trying to piece together what's going on because I don't have all the facts. I'd seen her talking about this, but like I said, that I would go to her Twitter and that profile kind of threw me o or not the profile, the picture. So I wasn't gonna go digging much more into it. It was just too much for my eyes to take. But it sounds like the Rola person is pretending to be with Sonia. So Sonia sounds legit, which makes me happy, right? This is her YouTube channel, not the possible scammer, Sonia, the one that we know that goes to feed the animals. And her channel is Paws Kindness Hub. Girl, I look up info on my own. I don't just take people's word, but appreciate your info. Then you go do that instead of burying your head. I feel like Salah set her up. I think so too. Um, I really don't want this stream to be people fighting with each other, right? Because it's not going to be beneficial to anything. We're all trying to figure out what's going on. And we don't fight with each other over here. We just don't. So let's all take a step back for a second. Take a deep breath. I am going to vape right now. I'm gonna vape. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna look at these cute puppies. Stray pups eat their first meal after opening their eyes. This is the reset we need. Yep. Hopefully it's showing. Watch, this is gonna be the time my laptop doesn't wanna play it. Aw, aw, puppy. Let's all vape. I love them. I feel much better. How about you guys? Puppy. Georgie used to be so little. What happened? What happened? Oh, that's good. Microsoft Defender summary. Microsoft Defender antivirus did not find any. Well, thank you. But I'm trying to watch puppies here. Okay, I guess we gotta go back to reality. I don't really want to. I liked it here. This was a good time. Okay, what else is on their page? Hopefully more cuteness before we have to go back to Twitter. Mama and her puppies and stray dogs struggle and love. Oh no. Am I gonna cry? How long is it? Okay, it's a minute.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Paws Kindness Hub. This is my first video, and I wanted to share something special with you. This beautiful mama is one of the many stray dogs I've been feeding every day. A few months ago, she gave birth to these adorable babies, and we've been taking care of them ever since. Life on the streets is tough, but we've built a small shelter for them to stay safe. Stray animals don't ask for much, just food, safety, and kindness. If you ever see a stray, please help them.
I hope they weren't eating insulation. I was trying to keep in mind that they're in another country, and obviously Kuwait doesn't take very good care of their animals. And I was trying to tell myself, at least, there's kind ladies like Sonia who go and feed them and do their best, right?
Even a small act of kindness makes a big difference. Please watch the video till the end. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to support more stray animals.
Okay, so what I do know is this woman seems legit. So I think what Hurl is trying to say is that other woman is pretending to be affiliated with Sonia. I do know this woman seems like she has a heart of gold. I mean, she goes around and feeds the animals and does their animal care. Well, I couldn't live somewhere where dogs aren't allowed inside the home. Like my dog is sitting right next to me right now. I'm kicked back on my bed. My feet are up. My dog sits on the couch with me too. The only place I don't have her at is the dinner table because, like, I don't know, there are boundaries, you know. She's probably cleaner than some of the kids that eat there, but still, you know. Anyways, I hope those dogs are okay. This was supposed to be mainly about Foodie Beauty possibly being in Canada, but there was no way for me to not discuss what's possibly going on because we have this smear drop. Now, I don't know who they are, right? Like, they appeared to come out of nowhere. Maybe you guys have talked to them before on Twitter. Maybe I missed, maybe I just missed them, but they appeared to come out of nowhere. And now they have all this tea from the head of the Paws organization, voice notes included. It's just something's not right. That is what I do know, and it needs to be said. Well, I'm not saying Sonya is a scammer. I don't think so at all. I'm just wondering what the fuck is really going on. Let me go back to Twitter, you guys. My 2 doggies were like that when small. They are now 12 years old. Time goes by so fast. Lisa, don't tell him. You definitely give the real Sonya some shine. Yeah, let me. I just clicked out of there, but hold on. I'm going to give you guys Sonya's channel. And if you feel inclined to subscribe and go show her some love, I'd appreciate that. I want to make it very clear again. Nobody is saying that Sonya is doing anything wrong. In fact, she is the legit person. We're just wondering about the, what is her name? Rola? Rola? All right, how do I show this channel? It's not letting me. Hold on. Copy and paste. Ha ha ha. Let's see if that'll work. Oh wait, how can I do that? All right, I'm gonna share the channel. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I'm actually gonna share a link to the video, then just go to her channel and subscribe. Those Sonya accounts are socks. I've looked at them. I've never seen the smear drop before. Okay, me either. But to be fair, I don't know a lot of people, and it's like I just oftentimes I'm in my own little world, right? But it seems like they just appeared out of nowhere. I remember clicking on their profile when they came out saying that they had these messages, and they had like 60 followers. So I'm just confused. I guess if you were trying to get a statement out there, wouldn't you go to somebody like a platform with many more subscribers? And I'm not trying to shit on their subscriber count. It's grown. It's like at I don't know. I thought it was at like 500 now. I'm just saying that they appeared to come out of nowhere with all this inside information, right? Okay, so let me share my Twitter again. We're going to continue on Hurl's page. I hope everybody's calmed down. Okay, you can't say I didn't warn you. So Hurl said that is not Sonya and Fupa Princess's DMs and voice notes. That is Rola Ahmed, a former volunteer of the Real Paws Kuwait that is no longer around. She just took their name. Sonya has her own channel and Facebook where she feeds strays and asks for help. So we saw her channel. Hurl said, you can't say I didn't warn you. Fupa Princess is helping a scam rescue grift Girl World. Burying your heads in the sand about a shady rescue that is doing worse things to animals than Foodie is some of the most disturbing shit I've seen in this. Well, she called us a nasty community, and that's her right to feel that way. Let's see. Pearl said, okay, there's smear drop. I'm confused. Even with the Paws Kuwait allegations going around, what does that change exactly? I care more about the welfare of animals than I do Chantal, but why would the organization's past have anything to do with them reporting crimes in the present? And then Hurl said, you are helping Rola Ahmed scam Girl World and possibly drag an innocent girl named Sonya into legal trouble. That is not Sonya in your DMs. That is a shady former volunteer of the Real Paws Kuwait that just took their name. Sonya has her own channel. So here's Rola's. Trying to zoom in more. Wow. Nicole said no one cares. Well, people should because it's taking away from the woman who is doing the right thing. Sonya. Nobody's giving her love because this other woman's all in the DMs being up to shady shit. While she's not coming out right out asking for donations, she knows that people think she's doing all this stuff and people are gonna offer, right? Hurl said, "Why do you think there are no recent posts on Paws Kuwait? Those are not the people you're throwing your money at. You are being scammed by people who are actually harming and hoarding animals in shitty living conditions." There is a whole Twitter account that's dedicated to finding all the stuff that was once reported about Paws Kuwait. Um, their living conditions did not look good at all. Litter boxes full. And again, I'm not saying it's this Sonya person, and I do know people have taken over, but Pearl said the Paws Kuwait you girl world are donating to is not the original Paws. You are being fucking grifted on a massive level. There's a reason no one can find or go to an actual physical location. Ladies who do lunch in Kuwait blog spot. Okay, what is this? Pause Kuwait, is this the end? Can you help? Most of you know, pause. Most of you know what they have really done for the animal situation in Kuwait for more than 7 years. Sad news in their newsletter. Most of you know that we rescued over 3,000 animals during that time. Most of you know how hard we have struggled all these years and how hard we fought to continue with our work in very difficult circumstances. Most of you know under which conditions we rescued, saved, treated, sheltered, and rehomed dogs, cats, donkeys, birds, horses, and camels. Most of you know how stubbornly we provided education and advice in schools and in public to change the conditions for animals in Kuwait. You might remember the time we had to leave our old place in Wafra because we were kicked out by the House of Development, and we were so grateful to get the new accommodation in Quebec. We spent all of our savings from the previous years to make this place a new home for our rescued animals. Now we have to move again. Due to our personal reasons of the landowner, we got a very short notice to evacuate the shelter in Quebec within 2 months. We were shocked and desperate and angry at the same time. Paul said they might have only gone after Foodie because they saw an opportunity and didn't like that she was asking for money that could have gone to them. Wait, so tell me, is this the end of pause? Was all our work and hard blood for nothing? Will we be the victims of the circumstances here in Kuwait? Okay, so what is this that I'm reading? Like, what is. I swear to God, we will fight for our animals and shelter as long as we can, but I beg you to support us with labor work, construction material, financial donations, with advice, and most importantly, a place to go. We will install a PayPal account on our website, pauskuwait.org, for donations because it is, in fact, we have to move. We will try to negotiate more time to collect the necessary money in case you want to call me personally. Okay, but why would people be donating to the women anyways? If it's illegal to donate, how can she be scamming us if she herself said donations are illegal? Probably the same way that Allah is a dealer over there, the same way Salah gets high over there. Sometimes people just don't find out. Yeah, PayPal, a PayPal. We will install a PayPal account, right? Oh, I forgot to share Sonia's video, by the way. Does it sound like the same person since they went off about donations? All right, let's see if there's anything else on Hurl's Twitter I'm going to show. And then I feel like I had tweets I wanted to show too. Hurl said, "You people are being scammed by someone worse than Foodie. We invited a shady rescue into the fold because you thought it would stick it to Foodie." I do want to point out Foodie Beauty invited the shady rescue into the fold. When she found out she could get in trouble for everything, she called them and they got involved. I have no idea where this woman came from, the Rola person. So it was, in fact, not us all. I have a feeling the smear drop who popped up not that long ago has a part to play in it, but I could be wrong. Okay, someone said, "Don't donate to these people." It says, "Doesn't recommend Paws Kuwait." Don't donate to these people. They're scamming you. I first donated to them after seeing an injured cat post from them on Instagram. When I tell you that Instagram is shocking, it is. It'll make you want to vomit. It hurts your heart. It makes you sick. Um, I could see why people would see the posts and think that they're really helping these animals and throwing money at them. Meanwhile, I don't know. Again, I'm not talking about Sonia. I'm talking about whoever is doing the shady stuff off to the side. It makes you wonder if people hurting animals just to take pictures. Okay, so I first donated to them after seeing an injured cat post from them on Instagram. I never saw a follow-up on the cat. Then I saw Angelo cat post and donated to them again. A month went by and I politely asked about Angelo's status under one of their posts. I asked why haven't we heard anything? I never got a response and I found myself blocked by them. They are still asking for Angelo donations, using his old pig. I then contacted their other affiliate, Ginger Bebekina, and she pretty much told me that it's my own fault for sending them money and then blocked me. Be careful, don't send them anything. I tried warning others about their behavior from another IG account. Again, this is from March 12th, 2019, by the way. I tried warning others about their behavior from another IG account. They censored my posts, deleted them, and blocked me too. I once saw a Dubai pet agency post on their IG criticizing them about their medical prices, and I think Paws Kuwait censored them too. That should have been a red flag. Be careful with your money. They said, I want to add to people who say that the owner is too busy to reply to questions. Well, this owner isn't so busy to sit there and delete censor my comments on IG. She isn't too busy to block me. She clearly had nothing to comment about the cat because the cat is probably dead, but she's milking the money. No excuses. This business is not trustworthy. Yeah, cats. Hurl said, all I'm asking is for people to look at this rescue and be aware of what they've done and their past and the woman involved. Rola, not Sonia. She hates everyone. Dave said, Lord, Foodie found someone just as petty as she is. Interesting, right? Kat said, I'm sure Paws does the best they can. We're not talking about Sonia, right? We're talking about this woman who I think is pretending to be involved with them, who's doing this shit off to the side. Just be careful. If you guys want to look into things yourself, definitely do that. This is the account, Jerry Zia, and they've been posting. I did see, I think I followed them. Please, nothing bad or graphic pop up. I can't take it. I don't want to see this one specific photo, and that's what I'm so worried about popping up. Hold on one second. I'm going to stop sharing the screen just in case. Okay. I could show you guys a few posts. So this account is providing information, it says. Hold on. Is there a fight in the chat? I've been trying to diffuse it, but I don't think I'm doing a very good job at it. I think it's two people who feel passionately about a subject, and it's I've given up trying much as I've given up. I like them both. I think that this topic can raise a lot of emotions with people. I don't know. Okay, Aisha Al Humad and her husband John Peveler split from the Paws organization to create Pace Path. John is also the one that conducted the animal cruelty investigation and was able to publish his findings via Mark 2:48 a.m.'s blog. They worked for Paws. Okay, let's keep going. That officially makes 3 whistleblowers against Paws so far. John from 2014, whoever took over the Facebook account in 2015, and the YouTube account that posted a video in 2019 of the living conditions with accusations against Paws in the description of the video. Have you guys heard about Angelo Miracle Cat on Insta? He's the cat that was rescued by Paws in 2019, and he was in such bad shape his case got a lot of traction. Was that the picture that was on your Twitter, Hurl? I can't look at it again, and I have a feeling that that's Angelo. This is gross, all of this. All of this makes me feel disgusted, and I'm worried for a whole bunch of animals right now. I need to know more about this smear drop person and where the fuck they came from, because it's okay. There really aren't there's a coincidences. I believe in coincidences every so often, but this isn't adding up. Smear drop pops out of nowhere with 60 subscribers and gets private DMs from the rescue organization and knows everything before everybody else. And this woman now wants Smear Drop to travel to Kuwait to meet her. Yet the person who's doing the most, Sonia, isn't in everybody's DMs from what I know of, right? She's actually busy feeding the cats and rescuing them. Yeah, no, we're not going to look at the animal pics. It really bothered me. More than I can even say, because to even describe it to you, I feel like it would traumatize you guys. Oh crap. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to my Twitter. Let me go back to Twitter. Okay, and then see, smear drop. This is why I'm saying this is fucking sus. How come Sonia, is it Sonia the person who rescued Bruce? Do you see what I mean? The smear drop person, Fupa Princess? Like, they have all these updates. Paws Kuwait sent an updated video of Bruce and his family. They are all healthy and doing well. Paws said they are still looking for potential adopters. Please DM them on Instagram for an application. Heather, that's the million-dollar question. Oh God, just watch Chins see this and go live all smug. Well, I don't know. We definitely need more info. Either way, Foodie's in trouble. Like, either way, that's gonna happen. She wouldn't be hiding out if shit wasn't going down. We're not trying to say Sonia, who's helping Paws, is bad. We're saying that there's a whole other woman, I think, that's pretending to be affiliated with them and scamming people. And while the woman isn't directly asking for donations because she can't, she's in Kuwait, maybe she's going to use Smear Drop for that. I just think it's weird that Smear Drop gets all the updates and has them before anybody else. It's so bizarre. Hold on, let's go look at their profile for a second. Sonia. Okay. Well, hopefully my mouth will say that. Unfortunately, whenever I say a name, like, that's how the person is stuck forever with me, like, unfortunately. I will try to say Sonia because I know that makes much more sense than Sonya or whatever the fuck I was saying. But now I've said it so many times, I feel like it's just gonna be stuck. Alright, anyways, I wanna look at this smear drop person's Twitter. Am I already here? Oh. So they joined October 2024. Now they have 522 followers, but I feel like a week ago they had 60. And they just have all the updates. They said, "Guys, I never thought I'd say this, but I want to go to Kuwait." And I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I have you in my friend network from Paws Kuwait. And inshallah, we will know each other more. And I'm hoping that you sometime, someday, you can visit Kuwait and visit us and we meet in person, inshallah. It seems weird, right? To anyone who actually reads this, thank you. I promise I have only been doing what I think is right. If there is an animal neglect involved, I will do what I can to seek justice for that too. I will continue to do research in the meantime and hope that Chantal gets prosecuted. I will ask Paws about the concerns for animal welfare, and I will be kind about it. I'm sure you will. Let me see. Is there nothing else in this thread? Oh, Top Von B said, "It's crazy we've gotten to this position. How mortifying. Sorry you've been pushed thus far. You did good, and I'm sure most of Girl World appreciates your efforts." She says, "Thank you. I wish everyone could get along, but I know it will never be that simple. I appreciate you. Don't forget our family, how they are, and how to apply to adopt, please." Smeardrop said she said to DM them on Instagram and they can send an adoption application. I'm sure they will have quite a few for Bruce's family, but it can't hurt to try. It might take a bit for them to respond too because of all the other messages they've been getting. It's all dark vibes, gotta go, Sage. We are scrutinizing it on No Madness Life's channel. Anyone who is a foodie enjoyer by their own words is not mentally stable enough to be taken seriously. Chins is in Canada. I believe this because of the picture floating around. I think she is too. I really want to believe it's her, but I can't tell for sure. I'm sorry that you feel it's dark vibes, cats. I feel like if there's a woman pretending to be associated with Sonia, I feel that it's only fair we let people know, right? Just in case she's not associated with her. Um, I don't know. It just something isn't adding up, and I'm not attacking Paws Kuwait. I'm talking about the woman who's in everybody's DMs, and wanting to meet them, and it's just I don't know, it's weird. It's very weird. I would feel like if you're doing animal rescue or cat rescue, it would be about the cats and not about, like, meeting up with everybody, but what do I know? Okay, let me go back to my Twitter. Let me go back to my Twitter. This is supposedly Uh, look at that, not near death at all, Chantal. You really are consistent with rule number one. And your one dose of antibiotics didn't pull it out of the grave either. Smeardrop says this is an update on Bruce and his family. Hold on. Either way, I want to see cute kittens. What woman? That's strange. Hey, Eric, what if the mystery person is Missy Moo or your mama trying to run cover for Foodie? Could be. Love them. I fell in love with Bruce's little squeak. I'll never forget it. Why do I feel like I'm not on my Twitter? Oh, because I'm not. Let's try this again. X-Files theme song starts playing. I posted pics of balloon pics. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Be kind. Want to join? Oh, thank you, Be kind. I think Crazy Cat Lady has the right pronunciation. She's probably right. All right, let's keep going. We saw Bruce. Big titty petty bitch, oh pretty bitch said, my theory is that Foodie Beauty is in Canada, but that Salah is holding her YouTube account hostage. We know she had all her money going into his account. I think he has locked her out of her YouTube earnings to force her into silence. I think she's in Canada too. I do. But tomorrow I'll think she's in Kuwait, so don't listen to me. I'm sorry I got off the cat topic. I'm going to wait for more information to come out. I think people I don't know how to say this in the nicest way. I think people aren't listening with an open mind and they think that we're attacking an animal rescue, and that's not it at all. We're saying, hey, what about this woman over here that hasn't worked for them for a while but is pretending to still be affiliated with them? Like, that's not a little weird. Um, so, I mean, I guess once I have more information, I'll keep paying attention to Hurl's Twitter. If she has anything that comes up, I'll let you guys know. Just everybody be careful. Be careful. Do you think she's in Canada? I do. I think Salah could probably lock her out of her YouTube account. She is an idiot. That's all I have to say about that. I thought this art was amazing. I'm not going to prison for you. He says, Chantal, no. Wicked Crafter said this will be known as Cutie's Oppression Arc, coming soon to a safe Western nation near you. Thanks, Buns. You never fail to make me smile through the torture that is Foodie Beauty. When is her next visa hop? It's supposed to be June. She has to come back to YouTube because she needs to work. If back in Canada and live, she'll make tons of money. She will. I'm sure the first time she goes live, she'll get a ton of money. But wait, right? But twist, it's actually Allah who's been working with Foodie, and it's a lot of drum up hype and viewers for their channels. That's why he's calling them out for views. Free the People said if she was in Canada, she would have already made a video talking shit. Yeah. I think if she is really there, it's a matter of time before she goes live and runs her mouth. If she's there, she'll end up getting high and go to the outhouse. And then I feel like she'll spill. So let's hope that she's indulging in some wheelchairs because I really wanna know the tea, like, I really wanna know. And now that she can't go back to Kuwait probably, like, everybody knows about this woman, right? Like, why would you even wanna go back at this point? But, I think she will say some things. And I feel like she's gonna set it up to say, like I think she's gonna set up the story to where Salah was abusive towards her. I just feel like that's gonna be part of it. This is her alleged arm. So someone sent this picture to No Madness Life, right? And people were saying the arm is too skinny. But look at the rest of her arm. And then look at the background, that's her wallet. The backpack strap over the chair, that's her traveling backpack. Atlantis Mermaid said the black backpack she travels is in front of the treadmill, right in front of the yellow thumb. And her cream-colored wallet with zippers behind her. Oh my god. Taylor said, "Y'all are too much." Kelly said, "Just asking. At first, I didn't think it was her." She was laying the groundwork in her last live. Yes, I think so too. Mrs. C said, "I didn't get the notification." It's okay. Like, this was an unofficial live. I just decided to do it. There was a lot to talk about, but I am still gonna go live in the morning, I think. I'm sorry you didn't get the notification. I think I've used all my notifications for the day. Girl Scout said, "So now that it's confirmed that Salah is a bum, I wonder why he suddenly pulled out of the Thailand trip. You know, because of the business emergency? Unless he never intended to go and Foodie was lying for him for some weird reason, I don't think he was ever supposed to go. I just don't." Nana Spike T said, wait, let's see what other people think. Hold on, I need a sip of my Coke Zero. I got it from the back of my mini fridge, and it's ice cold, and it's just been calling my name sitting there, dripping and wanting me, and I've ignored it, so I need to take a sip of the soda. Oh my god, that is so good. Okay. Jennifer said he was never meant to go, and the line was to try to cover up the fact that it was a visa run. Girl Scout said my point exactly. If she does reappear, I hope she's asked about it because she will absolutely rage. Jenny from HR said she needed his seat to fly. That's true. Girl World Trust said he never meant to go and lied to her about why he stayed behind. Why would anyone take a pic of her arm and not her? Let's be real. Well, I mean, her family has to know that she's in trouble, right? Like, why would they show all of her on their very public pages that they know Girl World stalks? I don't know. It makes more sense to me that they wouldn't show all of her, saying like, "Oh, that could be anyone," you know? Nana Spike T said, "Breaking news. Foodie has been spotted and is currently living her dream of a van life." Well, seems things have not started out as well as expected. Here's a condensed version of my newest parody. How could I not? Full version on YouTube. Okay, I think we need to laugh for a minute. I think we need to laugh.
I'm not scared of anything, okay? Hey guys, how y'all doing? I know there's so many of you that are just hell worried about me, okay? Cheers, not I'm good. You buzzards, I'm doing great. I have currently changed my T-Mobile
Oh,
into a van life mobile. I'm not on the run. I'm not scared of anything, okay? It just the process got sped up a little bit, and I said, hey, this would be a great time to do van life. Anyhow, yeah, I'm in a little bit of a pickle. That one dude that, swore he'd stand by me through thick and thin bolted. And I needed a hug. Came out here to find that huggable camel.
Missy, hey.
And I forgot to put gas in my T-Mobile. So I'm currently sitting in the middle of the desert with no gas. Does anybody know, like, a makeshift recipe for gas? You think I could just, put some urine in the gas tank with that? I just need a little bit of liquid to get me to the gas station. The camels, as friendly as they might be, I think they're over me, running after them and chasing after them. I don't think the people who herd the camels out here like me too much. So I just have to be real weary of the camel tamers that are around here. When I hear them coming, all I do is just get this end of my gown here, right? And just kind of go like this. I really need to get out of this place. This message is solely for my buzzards, okay? Solely for my buzzards, not for the haters. When did the Kuwaiti government start checking on camels? I have Vienna sausages. If you know, you know. Here comes another one. What is going on? Why?
I feel like I need one of those just for when I'm out in public and sometimes it gets too people-y and I want to be in my own little bubble. I could just flip my gown over and off I go.
I gotta go. Kirsten, send money, please. Bye. Love you guys. See you soon.
She's so cute. This is Nana Spike Tea. She has a YouTube channel. I wish she had it linked right here so I could share it with you. Does anybody have Nana Spike Tea YouTube channel? And if so, can you please link it for us? Please, 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 please. Okay, Founder Spite Bitch said, Salah mentioning November 29th when he sent that message. They got married on 11/2. Wasn't even there a month and isolating him and destroying friendships in less than a month. You narc fucking smug cunt. Well, okay, BB said, who is loving that this piece of shit animal abusing bitch is most definitely no longer this smug. This was very early Kuwait and after she insulted Muslim people, called Allah's wife a prostitute and him a pimp. Clips via Charlie Gold. Okay, let's see what they are. Wait, can I make it bigger? Enlarge. Okay. Oh, thank you. Now play. Oh. Don't kick me out.
هلا بكون حمارا ما جيتك من الباب وكسرت عليك الباب. I'll be stupid if I didn't came to your house and break the door of your house. Okay?
A threat?
Threat. Threat. Okay? هلا بكون حمارا ما جيتك من الباب وكسرت عليك الباب. I'll be stupid if I didn't came to your house and break the door of your house. Okay?
A threat?
Threat. Threat. Okay?
Look at her. She's so smug. Ew, he is not cute.
He said,
Okay.
and with your sharmuta.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
So you saw guys who start to insult my wife first in 29 November. Okay? Let me continue. بتقول تروح بتمسح الفيديو اللي نزلتوه لانه مرتي مرات مش خدامه عند شرموطتك. He said like his wife and Murad's wife are not maids for your sharmuta. Okay? Again. Let's continue. وسيارتي اللي طلعتها بالفيديو بدك تمسح الفيديو غصب عن راسك. Like he is forcing me to delete the side, okay? The car of his side.
She just eats nonstop, like the whole time he's talking.
Not from the one with number, okay? That was showing, by the way, in the cam video, guys. First couple channel. First cam video in the couple channel. Okay, continue.
Hold on. I know why she likes him mad now. It always seems like she's instigating with him and she likes him to be pissed off. It's because he's not focused on how much she's eating. I feel like she's had a donut, a whole cake, a hot dog, a pizza. Like she just keeps pulling food out of somewhere.
Again, threat about he will bring the police for us to take us.
Where's all this food coming
Okay,
from?
guys.
And then I believe he also made videos about us, talked about us for 2 hours tonight, insulting my weight, which I'm fine with, clearly.
With full screenshots.
Because I'm fat, but I'm still cute. Just full screenshots, record everything. We actually have something going on we can't talk about, so somebody who has a lawyer and is threatening legal action talks about the people that they're against for 2 hours.
Do you think her fupa is like a Mary Poppins bag? Because she just kept pulling more and more food out. Where was that coming from? You know, like a Mary Poppins purse, you can pull out an umbrella, a table, a piano. Like it all comes out of there. She has the Mary Poppins fupa. Oh, I mean, I bet that comes in handy. Okay, let's keep going. Salah's Mr. Roboto. She's pulling it from her secret gun stash, the BBJ stand. Bonus donuts under the table. Lizzie said, "We put the cat back because we were forced to." Who forced her? I guess Paws, Kuwait. I thought that was the story. Did anyone catch this? Why was she whispering? It's like at this point her other personality came out and she started acting different and even manic, especially here. She was there, but not mentally. Okay, let me make this bigger. If you're on YouTube, I know you could zoom in. Well, of course you're on YouTube. Just zoom in. Turn the phone to the side and you can, and then I'll make it bigger.
I have to go put my I have to go put my
What is she saying? Hold on, let me try and slow it down. It might be really annoying for a second, but it happens so fast I can't really tell. Oh, this is horrible.
I have to go
Dessert? Is she saying dessert? I don't know. I don't want to. Let me play it one more time and then.
I have
I give up. What do you guys think she's saying? This whole live, though, I thought she was having some sort of mental break. Like, there was no rationalizing with her. It seemed honestly like an addict who needed their fix. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. Like, I've been there where in my drinking days, like, I had to show up to something important. I had to. And the whole time I was distracted. All I could think about was alcohol. I would even make it so miserable for people that they were like, "We'll just take you home. Like, we know you wanna go drink. We'll just take you home." A pepperoni eraser. You moderate for Shani. I do not moderate for Shani. I haven't been to her channel in 2 months, and I am no longer a mod. But thank you so much for the super chat. You claim you forgive them. Why? They are the same abusers as before. I guess we'll get into the Shani stuff for a moment. Honestly, look at my past. Look at my past. I was a cocaine addict, then I turned into a meth addict. I was an alcoholic who couldn't stay out of the county jail at one point in my life. I stole from people, I stole from stores. I had to sign over custody of my child for a while. Now, when she was 5, the day she turned 5, I got her back. I got all my rights back, everything, right? But people gave me chances in life. And I happened to tune in on her live streams for like a week. And I was like, maybe she's changing. Maybe she's changing. She seemed to be losing weight. She seemed to be motivated. And so I just wanted to stick around and see what happened. Um, and the more people got mad at me, the more I kept coming around. Honestly, like everybody else goes wherever the fuck they want to on YouTube. They hang out wherever they want to, and it doesn't mean that they like that person, right? But if Breezy hangs out somewhere, we're going to crucify her. So at one point, I just kept going around because everybody was being so fucking hypocritical. But then I heard Rev tell her son to shut up or that he was acting like a little bitch. And in that moment, I'm like, when people show you who they are, believe them. And in that moment, I was like, nope, as long as she's in that relationship with Rev, there is no growth, there's no hope of change, and I haven't been back to her channel since. So I hope that cleared things up for you. No longer a mod, no longer been there. I haven't been there, I think, in like 2 months. You're late on the tea if you just got that news now. Allah was kind and welcoming, so was his wife to Chantal and Salah. And this is how they treat him and his wife. Yeah, if she hasn't made it to Canada, she is in so much trouble, and so is Salah. Hi, Breezy. Hi, Andy. It's good to see you. Proud of you, Breezy. Fuck the haters. We all have a past. What matters is who we are now. Well, here's the thing, too. Like, Everybody wanted me to hate Shani because they hated her. All she ever did to me was growl at me and call me a cunt on IG. I never watched Shani, like, religiously. I wasn't all into the Shani lore. I would cover her a few times and tap out, but, like, seriously, honestly, if Foodie Beauty hadn't lied about my child, I probably would have given her a chance. But then she lied and said I sold my daughter for a bottle of alcohol. Then she let her best friend, Missy Moo, share my daughter's photo far and wide. She did a whole bunch of nasty stuff to me. I am an imperfect person who has been in jail a lot, a lot, who has had to do a lot of I'm sorries, whose family has cut her off at certain points, you know? Who am I to not give other people a chance? And I tried, and Shani, I don't think is capable of change as long as she's with Rev. Foodie Beauty, even if she did change, you don't come for people's children and you don't lie about them. And if you do, like, you don't deserve forgiveness. I'm sorry, at least not for me. Like, I'll never forgive Foodie Beauty. I'll never wish the best for her. I'll never root for her. I mean, I hope she gets her shit together at some point because it's embarrassing. But, you know, once somebody talks about my child, like, zero fucks are given. Anyways, can we keep it light? We're supposed to be having fun watching our soaps. Foodie sold her soul for a green bean and a nashi. So yeah, this has been an interesting live stream. I think there's like a lot of emotions when it comes to animal topics. And I think people feel very strongly, right? They feel very strongly about how they feel. And I get that. I get that. I just want people to know, like, we're not saying Paws Kuwait is horrible. We're not saying Sonia is a liar. Don't believe her. It's nothing about that. Just keep your eyes open for the other person that's claiming to be affiliated with Sonia, right? And I don't know. I guess it's for Shani stuff. If people want to stay mad about it, stay mad about it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I go to a lot of live stream chats when I'm able to. Like, I hang out in the Thorpe's chat. It doesn't mean that I'm a fan of the Thorpes. Like, I think Ben Thorpe is disgusting. I do. I do. I sometimes just get nosy as fuck. And I'm a very nosy person. Okay, so did I show you guys this? Did anyone catch this? Yes. She was whispering something. I could have swore it was about dessert. I could be wrong. Exactly, Petty. These are Chantal supporters, so that says enough. Breezy sold her soul. Yeah, she did sell her soul. Breezy gave Shani a chance. Shani fucked that up. Breezy don't fuck with Shani. That's old news. Yep, it is. It is. All right.
I'm a hunted fugitive with
Sorry, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I saw this. Did you guys know that Elon and Donald Trump are fighting? And I kind of find it funny because they're both being really petty. And I've been keeping an eye on things. So just to let you know, if you want something interesting to watch, those two are fighting. And well, I mean, it's not like a fun time, but it is for me. It is for me, okay? Stacy said, my opinion is Foodie Beauty's in Canada, scrambling to get a place for her and Pete, and she's staying quiet till she gets set up. And she will have to get internet and stuff in place, and she isn't posting from the phone because she likes the theories and she's probably dealing with the Salah regrets. Yeah, and Pete didn't seem worried about her at all, right? If she was still in Kuwait, he wouldn't be live like without a care in the world. While she doesn't give a fuck about him, we know Pete is really loyal to Foodie. He doesn't seem worried about her at all. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to show you guys right now. Hold on. On a lighter note, I'm in Canada, but got some California grown cherries at a grocery store. Oh, and they're delicious. Cherries sound so good right now. Oh, the message got deleted. Thank you for keeping, I mean, you could keep sending me money. It doesn't bother me. And I know you're busy, little bee. I'm very happy that you're a fan of mine. Okay, Lord of the Flies said, spotted. Chantal hasn't ate in a week, so she deserves some cake. The law disappointed its cake. It's a Matilda cake. I thought that was funny. This is where our thumbnail came from, just so you know, from Mean Kitten. They posted somewhere in Canada, there's a beezer beezing in the bush because washrooms are too risky. I picture her doing that. Let's see. Marty, if you pulled this off, you're fucking amazing. And we miss you down here. All right, let me see if there's anything else before we go, you guys. I don't think so. I think we've covered everything. I'll be back in the morning. If there's any new gossip or anything, I don't know, look for me around at 8 a.m. I want to thank my stalker for the super chats and Sniper. Thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Really fast before we go, you guys. I don't want anybody to be fighting. I don't. We're like a family here, and it doesn't make me feel great when people are going at each other. However, like I said, I do understand that it was a heavy topic, and when it comes to animals, people get really passionate. They do. So I'm just hoping tomorrow we can all get along and we can all be respectful. And again, I just want to make it really, really clear. We're not saying Sonia isn't doing what she says she's doing. She seems amazing, to be honest. She seems like she does a lot over there for the animals. We're just saying keep an eye out for the person who's claiming to be affiliated with them, yet in everybody's DMs and wanting to meet people, okay? Something is fishy in that way, but let's show Sonia a bunch of love. Continue to support her. I love you guys. What else? What else? What else? I don't want to continue addressing the Shanny thing. So moving forward, if you guys just see it come up, just block it, okay? It's old news. I feel how I feel. Um, if that upsets anybody that I give people chances in life, then you're going to be disappointed in me a lot because I've been forgiven. So I try to forgive others when it's due or like when it's necessary. However, if they fuck up, then they fuck up and we just don't pay attention to them anymore. Love you guys. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you tomorrow. New subby, also sober. So glad life is better for you too. Jesus, girl. I'm so happy you're sober too. Yeah, life is amazing now. It's not perfect, but I will tell you, I will tell you, my worst day sober is still far better than my best day drinking, you know? Life is good, and life is also what you make of it, right? Situations can be shitty, the world can be falling apart, but as long as you can find a silver lining or find the positive in things, that kind of keeps you going. And that's kind of how I kept going this long. All right, love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.